Just like watched them. Yeah.
You didn't get enough?
No, not nearly enough last night.
I'm going to every single game. Oh. I go to every single game. Yes. I do. That's really sad. I mean, I like baseball, but I don't like these because other than I guess we never know.
You good?
You're good, Tim.
All right. Okay, sounds good. Hey, Jason. Okay, we're ready to go here. Little 8th grade ball. Game 4. Ames 1, 3. This is Colton Hibbing on the mound. We'll get a windsock on the phone here in a bit. Jace Greenlee, your catcher. First baseman Finn Burrell. There's a ball high from Hibbing. Second baseman, I believe, it's Ethan Danielson. There's a pop-up to shallow center, and that'll fall as Ian Nelson charges. Lands about 5 feet in front of center, 10 feet behind second base. Daniel Zener, your shortstop. Odin Morgan at third base, Lucas Dressler in left, Ian Nelson at center. Right fielder, a little tough to tell who that is right now. Hey, Wes. There's a strike from Hibbing, throw down from Greenlee. A couple feet to the left and a little late. Good talking from Burrell at first base. Another strike from Hibbing. So Ames 1 win, 3 losses this year. There's a hard hit ball right at Danielson. He'll scoop it clean, throw it to first for the out. Runner from second will advance to third. So 1 out, top of the first. This is the Ankeny freshman team. I heard last year, I don't know about this year, but last year Ankeny had 91 boys try out for their freshman team. There is a soft hit ball right at Daniel Zener, your shortstop, and he is going to get the out at first. A tall, high throw to Burrell, who's able to field it and get back down on the base after the helium balloon took him there. So your middle infielders, Zener and Danielson, each with an out. There's another strike from Hibbing. Hibbing leads his club team in earned run average. Granted, he does enough catcher, but there's not a huge opportunity. And there's a double by the Ankeny batter. Good job by Dressler tracking that one down and left. Good job by Burrell. Words of encouragement from first, reminding everybody we got two. Good words of encouragement from Morgan at third. says, let's go, Colton, you got this. 2 outs, top of the first. Game started late, about 2:40. Nice pickoff move by Hibbing there. Good way to be there by Danielson. Good alert base running by the Ankeny player. Ankeny leads 1-0. Of course, yesterday, Ames went into the bottom of the first down 8-0. Danielson is going to scoop that one clean, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Only 1 run allowed. Hey, that worked. Bjorn.
Yeah.
Daniels, or Odin's over there being so encouraging. My son.
Well, appreciate you saying that because he's a nice kid. And, appreciate you telling me that.
Yeah. It is. It is. Mr. Munt. Good, thank you.
How are you? Yeah, nice to see you. Our grandson's from Ankeny.
The dead cat.
It's kind of like Marty and I were friends. So, when we play our otherwise,
Okay, so here we go on the first. This is mainly your batter, also catching, while Hibbing pitches.
left, right, center, and then second.
First base coach Matt Fowles, third base coach Brian. Switcheroo in that regard. Strike. Ball low and away. Colton Hibbing on deck. Ball up
Gwen,
high.
I'm gonna go run this out to first.
Sorry to
Okay.
sound like a broken record, but Greenlee runs the come.
Hey, good cut, Jace.
Enthusiasm from the Ankeny dugout, but no antics like what we saw yesterday from Boone. Some good note sharing there as Greenlee heads back to the tells Hibbing what he was seeing. So Hibbing here, 1 for 6 on the year, but a triple yesterday. Takes one high and inside for ball 1. On deck, yesterday's home run hitter, Finn Burrell. Hibbing's going to hit one right at the third baseman, and a beautiful throw from third base as Hibbing is out. So this will bring up Finn Burrell. homer yesterday. That fence was 320 feet. This one, 315. A lot of positive chatter from the Ankeny infield here. Odin Morgan on deck. High. Burrell's going to foul that one off. Thanks, Augie. Looks like Crew got it there. Looks like the little guy in yellow got it, but and Burrell's gonna crush one, and that'll go over the left fielder's head. So Burrell will easily have a double. He'll think about three, and he is gonna go for three. He's gonna try, and he will have a stand-up triple. So second day in a row, the Ames 8th graders with a triple. Burrell loving this high school ball. He's batting .750 at the JV level. And now back-to-back days with a three-bagger or more. This is Odin Morgan. He'll try and even the score. And instead, well, he hits one to the pitcher. And that, boy, that's going to do the trick. That is going to do the trick. So Morgan hit a dribbler to the pitcher. Tough for the pitcher to field, you know, coming out of his motion, coming down the hill. The ball squirts past the pitcher and winds up in no man's land. So by the time the pitcher got to the ball, tried to throw it to first, the throw was way off target, allowed Odin to advance to second, and all of a sudden he's in scoring position for your RBI leader, Dexter Erdman. And that one is going to get off the glove, go off the glove of the. So amidst all that flurry, Finn Burrell scored from third. So Ames leads. I'm sorry, Ames is tied with Ankeny 1-1, bottom of the first. 1 out. I'm sorry, 2 outs. And Erdman is going to pop up. And Erdman given a gift as the pitcher has to go off of his glove. And in fact, because he tried to catch it in foul territory, it allowed the runner from third to come home. So Erdman is going to have his 7th RBI on the year. Piece of coaching from third base, Jay Gray, knew that with 2 outs you got to go. Everybody and their mother thought the pitcher would catch that ball, but good job running regardless, since it's either 3 outs or a free run, which is what happened for Morgan. Now almost the identical situation, a fly out to the pitcher by Nelson, and the pitcher will retrieve it, but not before Ames. 2-1 off a triple from Burrell, and error RBI by Erdman for his 7th RBI on the season. We'll take a break, go to the second. Going? Good.
or
It's all good.
Or
I'm just trying to find a quiet place where, I can get quick action of them coming in off the field, but that's fine.
It's like
We'll just go audio
super
today.
choppy.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go audio. Can't get enough range over there.
Oh, really?
So
You're what, Tim?
I can't get enough range over there. So let's go here.
Well, good. Now you get color commentary and you don't have to wear any earbuds.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so Hibbing back on the mound here. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. There's a ball inside. No change to the defense. Greenlee at catcher. Burrell, who just hit the triple on first. Ethan Danielson at second. And Hibbing with the strikeout. Danielson at second. Zener at short. Morgan at third. Left fielder Lucas Dressler. Center fielder Ian Nelson. Right fielder Dexter Erdman, who just had his 7th RBI of the season. 7 RBIs in 3 games is pretty fantastic. There's a ball outside by Hibbing. Only 1 umpire today. Ball just a bit inside there. So that last inning, Danielson with 2 outs, Zener with 1, Hibbing now with a strikeout. Those are your 4 outs so far today. All coming from the middle triangle. Batter walks there as that ball's high and inside. Miracle of miracles, we have a scoreboard that works and is being used. There's a foul ball. Burrell gives it chase. Burrell, the fastest boy over 180 in the class. Runner's gonna go. There's a strike. Greenlee will throw down, and it's about 8 feet right of second base. So the runner does steal second there. It puts him in scoring position. 1 out, top of 2. Ames leads 2-1. And Hibbing with strikeout number 2. As there was wicked action on that one.
Is that a change?
I think it was a curve. They can, yeah. A lot of drop. So Hibbing comes back with the fastball low. There's a Danielson here. Will look for his 3rd out of the game, and Danielson cannot field it cleanly, and it's going to lead to an error that allows the runner from second to come in. So back-to-back innings, or frames rather, where each team scores a run on an error. The pitcher from Ankeny flubbed. Pop-up by Erdman earlier, which allowed Morgan to score, and now Ames misses a chance to get out of the inning on the error at second. Danielson still your one of your two players with 2 outs. Hitting with 2 strikeouts and Zener. Oh, and there's a nice pickoff move. Again, just one umpire, so if you're ever that can work to your advantage or not. Almost impossible for the umpire to get a good view from home plate. What's going on there? Back-to-back pickoff attempts. Very concerned about the base runner there is Hibbing. Temperature in the mid-80s, but the UV very high. Beautiful pitch from Hibbing there. Kind words from Don Zener raining down from the stands. That curveball misses. Runner's gonna go. Ball gets away from Greenlee. So a little Groundhog's Day here, runner in scoring position. That batter's gonna walk there. So most schools do not have an 8th grade team for whatever reason. Common for 8th grade teams like the one Ames has to send their freshman team, which is what Ankeny's doing. How we doing, Henry? Good. Good. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. We'll have for the 3rd time, Hibbing very worried about that leadoff runner. Sometimes it's just a good stall tactic if you don't know what pitch you want to bring to the plate. And there is another lazy hit that will just fall 2 feet in front of Nelson. And the runner from second will score. That is the 2nd hit that has fallen 10 feet behind second base. And Hibbing turns around to a center fielder, says, play in a little bit more. Realizing that's happened twice now. So runners in the corner, still 2 outs. Ankeny has extended their lead to 3-2, and they're going to get him. Hitting with the pickoff of the lazy base runner at first. And we'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Dexter's got 7 RBIs and 7 at-bats.
Really? Take it.
Jeez. What a dude.
Keep them.
Yeah. What's that? I know. Just hit himself in.
Yeah.
What's that? All right, so here goes Daniel Zener. Daniel, your shortstop, takes a ball high. Zener often bats leadoff. Not so today, with a bit of a change in the lineup. Ball outside there. On deck, Lucas Dressler. Hitting with all 3 outs, that top of the second there. 2 strikeouts and a pickoff.
Oh, you remember it even. It's just, oh, that's so fun.
Zener taking there, meaning not swinging. Still ahead in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. And he will hit that one to second. It is well fielded. Good infielders here on the Ankeny Jaguars. I'm going to bring up Lucas Dressler. Lucas, number 2 batting average on his club team. Just moved here from Grinnell. His father, the band director at Ames High School. And that ball. Quinny, need water? Oh. Cool.
Okay. Quinny, go get Cole 2 waters. Yeah, just go get him 2. Brennan was looking over here.
There's a nice hit by Dressler.
There.
And Dressler is going to beat that one out. The shortstop did not charge and did not field pure. Bobbled it for about a half second, and it was a slow-ish throw to first. Granted, it was accurate. Dressler, plenty of wheels, makes it in to first base, and Ames with a little bit of magic here. Dressler will look to steal pretty quick, I would imagine. So this is Ethan Danielson at the plate.
Once you come together, you have to throw it.
Danielson takes one just a bit high and inside for ball 1.
Or you have to step off the mound. That's the other thing. If you step off, even if you've come together, if you step off the mound backwards, then it's
Same exact spot. Same exact spot for ball 2. Good consistency by the umpire. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 types of umpires in the world, those who call strikes on the outside part of the plate and those who call strikes on the inside of the batter's box. That appeared to be the latter. And a balk is called, which will take away the force out by allowing Dressler to advance to second.
Yeah, I don't think he's warm hot right now. That umpire, that catcher. I didn't realize that. That's a pretty big lead.
Danielson's going to foul that one off.
It's all right. Do it again, man. Deep breath, Ethan. Come on, man.
Hey, you're on it, E. Let's go, bud. Hey, you're in attack mode, kid.
Swing and a miss from Danielson, and he is down on strikes. There is a lazy throw from the catcher. Pitcher goes over the pitcher's head, collected by the shortstop. This will bring up Jace Greenlee.
That's a good one.
So Greenlee with a base hit will score Dressler. Be interesting to see what they scored Dressler's hit, if it was a legit hit or reach on error. I think it's a legit hit. Just some good fast base running. There's a ball low to Greenlee. Colton Hibbing on deck. Ball outside, so Greenlee, the most walked player on his club team. Once again, ahead in the count here, 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike right down the middle. Second time today that there's been a 3-0 count, and the pitcher has strolled one right down Main Street. Well, a pickoff attempt of Dressler. The ball arrives more than 1 second after Dressler retreats. And Greenlee with a walk.
Here you go, Colton!
3 things consistent in life: death, taxes, and Jace Greenlee reaching base. So Colton Hibbing here, he'll try to hit Dressler in from second and Franzen in from first. Ames elects to have relief
Swing through it. Here we go.
for their catcher. Thought process
Good
being, catcher has to squat the whole game in black padding in the hot sun, and as such, want to give him a break from having to run on the base path, so they put in Joey Franzen. And we're going to have a play at third, and Coach Gray is not happy with Joey Franzen, who, despite Dressler's steal of third, Franzen did not budge from first. So the double play is still in play at second base. Nonetheless, Hibbing with a RBI opportunity at Dressler, who has reached a third. Now Franzen will go, and Hibbing hit by pitch,
All right.
and that'll load the bases for Finn Burrell, who has 5 home runs this season. Hit one 310 feet yesterday. Let's go, Barrel! Nobody we'd rather have at the plate right now than Finn Burrell. And he's going to hit one hard at second base, fielded well, and Ames, despite loading the bases, not able to get out of the inning. We'll take a break and go to the third. Got a good game here.
Sunscreen, Dad?
Is it for Colton and Berman or just for
You the guy I speak to about insurance?
Yes. Yes.
How you doing?
We're doing well. Well, I mean, it's always nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Is Colton pitching?
He's pitching.
Oh, he's got some. What's he throwing on that? Is that a? Is it an off-speed
I think
changeup
it's just
or
a curve.
just a slow curve? Boy, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't
Yeah. I almost thought it was a slider, but
You know, I was in a meeting, a youth baseball board meeting, with the varsity coach about 8 years ago, and he said he did not want the boys pitching curves until they're 16.
absolutely. It's too hard on their elbow.
You can't get these other dads to resist in teaching them how to do it.
Yeah, that's my son pitched, and I taught him other things. I used to catch, so,
Yeah.
but I taught him other things that had movement, but not a curve.
Yeah.
Slider,
Yeah.
a little bit, but
Yeah.
only when he really needed it. But
So case in point, you know,
yes.
I think Colton's had Luke Deerdorf is his club coach, and he's taught him how to throw a curve.
Okay. As long as he maintains his strength.
I know. Right. Yeah.
Well, he's doing a good job.
Thank you. All right.
Good form.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye. Yeah.
See you, Mom.
What's that, buddy? What's that?
Where's your credit card?
Oh, I do not have one on me.
But Mom.
Right there. Oh. So Colton Hibbing back on the mound here, top of the third. Ames leads 3-2. There's a strike from Hibbing. No change to the defense. Burrell still on first. Danielson on second. He's got 2 outs today. Zener on short with the third out. Morgan on third. Love that little toe hop by Morgan there at third. Not just bending over, getting ready for the pitch, but also doing a toe hop, showing ultimate preparation. There's a beautiful pitch from Hibbing in there for strike 2 as Hibbing has half the outs today. Full count. This has been Hibbing's bane, getting that 6th pitch for a strike when he needs to, and sure enough, that's going to be popped right at Dexter Erdman, who storms in for the catch in right. So Erdman aboard the out train. He's got 1, along with Zener. Danielson with 2, and Hibbing with 3. There is a beautiful curveball in for a strike.
But that didn't drop very much.
Nelson in center. Hibbing comes back with a fastball. Nice, easy throw from Morgan at third for his first out of the game. Morgan did a great job there timing the ball on a bounce. It's way, 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 way easier to field a ball in the infield if you can just get the timing and catch the ball in midair instead of having to guess where it's going to land and skitter around on the ground. And Morgan did a great job charging to put himself in a position to grab that out of the air.
Nice shot, Colton!
And there's the ultimate. There's the ultimate compliment for a pitcher when the batter ducks out of the way because he thinks it's coming at his head, but it doesn't. So Hibbing with another strike here to the batter. He'll come back with a fastball, and Greenlee will get exhorted by the coaching staff for not taking. Yep, there it comes. There's Coach Gray reminding him, like they've done, Hibbing included, hundreds of times, take the helmet off. Don't make it more difficult. It's like flossing. It's not that hard, just hard to remember. Great job by Greenlee catching that one outside, and Hibbing with the third strikeout of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Ames still down 3-2.
year was just a bunch of.
Which he probably taught himself. Like, you would tell him, oh, that thing I can make, but he will teach himself it, and then it's got to be his.
Well, we're down about 4 runs before the next crowd.
Right to the fence.
Over the fence at Brookside. All right, Odin Morgan, your batter. Odin's father and mother work for the Ames Community School District. Odin Morgan has a special place in me and my wife's heart. 2 years ago, the boys went to an assembly where the entire class was chastised to not goof around. As Morgan hits one right at the second baseman, boy, he is a brick wall there at second base. He moves well laterally, fields it clean, gets it out of the glove pier, and ropes it to first. So the boys about a year and a half ago went to an all-class assembly, and the entire focus of the assembly was not to horse around. They proceeded to leave the assembly hall, and somebody grabbed Morgan's hat, and my son stuck his foot out. Morgan tripped over it, got stitches. But all was well. Here's your RBI leader, Dexter Erdman, 7 RBIs in 7 at-bats, including the 2 RBI double heroics against Roland Story 1 week ago today, June 6th, getting Ames their only victory on the season. Ames doing well right now. There's some concern playing a freshman team from a city that gets 90 kids to try out, that we might have a little bit more difficult of a outing. Doing very well. 3-2 the score. Official start time of the game 2:43. So you're 42 minutes in. The Ankeny coach is yawning right now. Hugely strategic move by Ames, making Ankeny sit in the sun while they get to rest in the shade. Better yet, Ankeny's wearing black. So Erdman's gonna sky one to left. Left fielder not gonna two-hand it, and Erdman with some excellent base running is going to turn that into a double. That's the second time today that an Ankeny defender has tried to catch one on the palm of their glove, and the ball bounced out. So great job by Erdman, putting it in play. Our Ames 8th graders. And Nelson with a beautiful hit down the left field line, and it's just going to roll foul.
He had to watch it at third base.
It's
Where the ball was.
Yeah, you see that big.
To give you an idea how hot it is outside,
It bounces fair and rolls.
Coach Jay Gray, third base,
You have to bounce.
former college lineman, as tough as they come, he just shed his outer layer.
So is he early?
He's very,
Nelson lives about 1,000 feet from this ballpark. And he's going to pop that one up. That'll be trouble, and the catcher, with a beautiful catch, does remember to remove the helmet this time. And what do you know? That helps.
Good catch.
So here he is, Daniel Zehner. Daniel, one of 4 on the team who plays his club ball with 3 T's bats. Another 9 play for Ames Storm. That including Erdman on second and Dressler on deck. miss there for Zener.
Because nobody can swing that drop 3 yet.
Right.
Is that the drop 5?
The boys are being allowed to hit with drop 5 again.
Last year part, right?
I think it's, well, technically you're supposed to be at drop 3 already, which is that the bat cannot be 3 ounces lighter than it is long. The thought being that if it's too light,
So that should have been driven to
if it's too light, a fully pubertized boy could hit it so hard that it would actually hurt somebody. Anyway, we'll take a break. Go to the top of the 4th. Still, that was a scoreless 3rd. Ankeny still leads 3-2.
Yeah, Tim. I thought they weren't going to be allowed to use the drop 5 in small ball this year.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, it will. You cannot say I'm lying. Is this a bigger field than Brookside? Feels bigger.
Get this, Brookside is 300 in right and 325 in left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, so Hibbing back on the mound here, top of the 4th. That ball does come inside. Greenlee catching again. Burrell on first, Danielson on second. Zener on at short. And no, not again. A 3rd blooper, 10 feet behind second base. The Ankeny Jaguars have a magnetic force field in center field. So Zener at short, Morgan at 3rd, Dressler at left, Nelson in center, Erdman in right. There is a pop foul. Hits the roof of the dugout for strike 1. Advantage Ames. We know Ankeny wanting to run. Good chance for Hibbing here to work on a pickoff move. Yep. Saw that coming from a mile away. Runner only with a 1-step lead now. Man, make it 2, make it 3, make it 4. Ooh. Look good! I just did the 2025 passive-aggressive parent thing, where you don't yell at the ump, you just... All right, so Zener fields it clean. He'll have a nice, clean throw to first base for out number 2. On Zener's watch, out number 1 of the 4th. Nice job by Daniel there. Mr. Burrell from the stands yells out, nice job, good choice. So Zener with 2 outs, Danielson with 2 outs. Morgan with 1, Hibbing with 4. And that's going to be trouble. Nope, Zener gets underneath it. So Zener with his 3rd out of the day. So you got Hibbing with 4, Zener with 3, Danielson with 2, Bergman and Morgan each with 1 out. Those are your 11 so far. And there's a well-hit ball right at Hibbing, and he will get his 5th out as Hibbing just rolling through 4. 3 runs scored. May only be 1 earned. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Hope we get some bats moving.
High school team or middle school? High school band?
High school. Yeah. Be Quinn's band director.
Yes.
2 years. Okay, Lucas Dressler at the plate here for your Ames 8th graders. Ball at the pectoral region. Called a ball. There goes Gwen Burrell.
This is
It's bottom of the 3rd. Over on the scoreboard.
Not sure where that pitch was at, but called a ball. We'll take it. We are in the bottom of the 4th. And Dressler with a beautiful swing at what was for sure a strike. This Ankeny team arrived 1 minute before the game was scheduled to start today, so it is possible they're not on their A game. Let's go, Lucas. You're seeing it well. Ball fouled off there.
Way to spoil that. Good job.
So Ankeny leads 3-2, bottom of the 4th. Nobody out. There's a ball high and inside.
Can you see that scoreboard there? Just
Yeah.
because that's the other thing is they give you the count up there, which is kind of nice. See that ball strike.
Oh, yeah.
Dressler will foul that one back.
We were listening to
Great at bat.
Hey, way to battle.
batting average based on pitch count, and they were saying that basically those guys bat like let's say like a 380 wins.
So pitch number 8 here to Dressler. And he makes contact with the ball, but it's caught by the catcher. And so Dressler down on strikes. This will bring up Money, Ethan Danielson. Top of the order, Jace Greenlee on deck.
The chances that it's going to be a strike when you have a full count are
Danielson hits one foul.
Most batters, even in the major leagues, you should. The point is, you should tighten your strike zone at a full count versus opening it up. But nobody does that because they don't want to watch a third strike. Yeah. Anyway, it was just this really interesting book on statistics. And most batters will swing at balls outside of the strike zone and a full count and whiff, just like that. Well, that ball would have been called a ball. Oh, that was close.
Ball high and inside to Danielson there. Danielson, similar to Nelson, lives about 1,000 feet from here. His father, the Ames Middle School record holder in discus. Swing and a miss there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Ames down 3-2. And Danielson's going to hit one down the third base line, and that'll be fair. He'll turn and look at second. Boy, he's going to go for second. Good choice. Left fielder very lackadaisical getting the ball in. And for the second time, the Ames 8th graders have stretched out what might have been a single into a double. So here's Jace Greenlee, top of the order. Danielson on second. And Greenlee fouls that one off. Greenlee fouls that one off as well. So a rare position for Greenlee, almost always ahead in the count, now behind. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Danielson the tying run at second. And Greenlee's going to poke that one up the middle. Greenlee waving Danielson home. And Danielson opts not to go. Be interesting to know what their conversation is there. Danielson didn't want to get doubled up at second. So here we go again. We'll have runners on the corner. Exactly the same as it was for Hibbing last time.
Yeah, that's right. Same as it was.
Same 2 runners on the corner. Danielson at third. Franzen pinch running for Greenlee at first. Franzen gonna go. Ball low and outside. Nice play by the... Oh, Ethan.
Come on, man. Hey, let's go.
Ethan not able to commit to going home there. But Hibbing now with a chance at a couple RBIs. Nice safe spot to be in, just 1 out. Not the end of the world if something bad happens. Good RBI opportunity here. And Hibbing's going to hit one a mile. That'll be considered a sacrifice fly.
Sacrifice. Nice hit, Colton!
So that's a good solid second best option for Ames. Hibbing sack flies Danielson. Danielson, good job tagging up there. He'll score, make it 3-3. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. Finn Burrell, your batter, takes one outside. Again, Burrell hit one to Minnesota yesterday for his 5th homer on the year, first on the Ames 8th grade team. The homer yesterday by Burrell was his first one not on a Sunday.
Yes.
And he will hit that one right at the right fielder who didn't even have to move a single step. So we got a heck of a game going here against these Interstate 35 rivals, 3-3, and we will go to the top of the fifth.
What was that?
He gave a fist bump to the catcher. Oh, the catcher.
Fifth.
Oh. The innings are wrong? What's the score then?
It's 3-3.
It is 3-3 though, right?
Yeah.
I knew one was off. I didn't know if both were.
Glenn.
Yeah.
You know who's running the scoreboard? Fifth inning. They missed the scoreless third inning.
Yeah, it's for the bottom of the fifth. They're top of the fifth.
It kind of doesn't matter, but
We're going to play a 6-inning game today.
There we go.
they just got it.
There we go.
Well, now the third and the fourth are wrong.
So fun.
Yeah.
There we go. Getting it straight. It's coming.
Honestly, as long as the one in the R
Yeah.
categories is
Nope. Still went back to wrong.
There.
Okay, so here we go. Top of 5, 3-3. Hibbing back on the mound. There's a ball low. You wonder if he'll begin to labor a little bit. 2.5-hour workout this morning with the football team already.
Hey, Mom, it's calling for
Greenlee still your catcher. There's a ball outside. I mean, 85 degrees, heat index over 90. It's a lot to ask a 14-year-old to do. But also want to go with the hot hand. And that is going to find a hole in left center field. And Dressler misjudges it. Leadoff batter for Ankeny with a double. That was a weird play. The ball hit the ground in left field and skittered almost 90 degrees. It was like a Tiger Woods chip shot.
They were really, really good.
So we've had 12 outs today. Let's see if we can remember them all. Hibbing with 5, Zener with 3, that's 8. Danielson with 2, that's 10. Erdman and Morgan each with 1, so that's actually pretty easy. Those are your 12 so far. Ball outside.
Mommy, running out of this.
And there is, okay, and this time Nelson is ready for the bloop.
Nice job, Ian!
The magnetic force that is shallow center field. Ankeny Jaguars have hit one there 4 times today, and Nelson ready for that one for his first out of the game.
Mommy, running out of this.
Two-thirds of the team has recorded an out today. There's a strike on the outside corner of the plate for Hibbing.
No, I'm sorry.
Greenlee your catcher, Burrell at first, Danielson at second.
What are you doing now?
There is a strike 2. Zener at short, Morgan at third. Dressler in left. Nelson in center, Erdman in right. 2 strikes. Oh,
Nice pitch.
And that was a good pitch, and it was good hitting too. The batter waited and waited and waited and made just enough contact to get it fouled off there. So no balls, 2 strikes. Greenlee setting up high. Good call by Greenlee. No need to throw one down the pipe when you're up in the count 0-2. Don't know if you can see that on the camera you're watching, but Greenlee sets up high there. Yep, here he goes again. He's calling for it high. We're going to try to get him chasing. Oh, a lot of pressure on the umpire. I think the umpire got it right there, but that's a great pitch when you're ahead in the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 5th. Score tied 3-3. Runner on second for the Ankeny Jaguars. And there is going to be another chance for Nelson, who is right on it. We got almost had a double play opportunity there. Nelson, both outs this inning. Good base running by the runner on second base for Ankeny there, not getting doubled up. So 2 outs here. Top of 5. Beautiful strike.
Yeah!
And there is a bloop. Into right, shallow right. We got to get it in. Get it in. Get it in. Come on, Dexter. Oh, and Erdman, not charging, allows the runner from second to score.
What do you think he was telling him?
And Ankeny takes the lead back 4-3. Nice pitch there, just a bit low for ball 1. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of 5. Ames leads 4-3 over Ankeny. Hibbing comes back with a fastball.
That's 2.
And is again ahead in the count, 2 strikes, 1 ball. Last year, Hibbing second to last on his club team for strike percentage. Has improved drastically. Already with 1 pickoff today. And he'll bloop one there, and yet again, and I get it in. So a good job by Ankeny just getting the bat on the ball. This is what happens when you keep a pitcher in for 5 innings. The coaches, every single time those batters go back to the dugout, they're telling him, hey, if he's pitching a lot of curveballs, just get your bat on the ball. You can't take your normal big whiff at it.
That's why he wants to bring him in, because he's throwing curves.
Oh, there is. So a hit right at Nelson. And that one, for the 4th time today, falls about 2-3 feet in front of Nelson. Not able to get the force out at second. Good base running by the Jaguars base runner. Ankeny does score another run, leads 5-3. There's a strike from Hibbing. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I do not like these batters warming up right in front of the batter. That one's a little bit outside, going to get past Greenlee. Cover home! Good speed from base runner on second there. Thought about going all the way home.
Hey, take your time, Colton.
Come on, buddy. 1 more is all we need.
Ball outside. Critical part of the game here. Ames clinging to a 2-run deficit. 2 outs, top of the 5th. 5-3. There's a strike. Hibbing 1 strike away from strikeout 5. Actually, it'd be strikeout 4. Hibbing with 5 outs today. 3 by strikeout, 1 by pickoff, 1 by defensive. That ball's outside, so he will be awarded first base, and Ankeny will have the bases loaded. Coach Gray will have a word. And we'll take a break. Pitching change as Ian Nelson comes in, bases loaded, down 5-3. Hibbing will go to second.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. So there's a pitch on the outside part of the plate for Ian Nelson. And there is one right, and that's going to get past Burrell. We're going to have a play at first. Come on, no, throw it to first. We would have had a play at first base there, just so unusual. Dexter Erdman is your right fielder. And your new center fielder is Ethan Danielson. Left fielder still Lucas Dressler. There's a foul ball. Nelson leads his club team with sub-13 pitch innings. Fully capable of closing this one out, but bases loaded, 2 outs. There's going to be a dribbler that Burrell, it gets through Burrell's wickets again. Telling you, these key to infielding is to just stab it in the air. Don't wait for it to come to you. That ball thrown right at the Ankeny batter. Really like this Ankeny team. They're not obnoxious. They're supportive. All up on the dugout. Nelson ahead in the count. And that is going to bloop. Oh, and we got a snowball fight ensuing. Burrell throws one to third. It gets past the third baseman. wheels have come off here.
They've gotten all these runs on 2 outs.
Yeah.
Big 2-out rally for Ankeny here in the top of the 5th.
Well, that's the way baseball works.
There's a strike from Nelson.
Yeah, we just, well, it was kind of just all together.
I really think one of the most underutilized defensive strategies in youth baseball is the opportunity for a hard hit ball to right field to try to throw to first still and get that guy out. It's a long 90-foot base path. Some of these runners are not so fast that they can't get there easily.
it was both. I think like
Nelson behind in the count here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still 2 outs, top of 5. There's a strike from Nelson, his fastest pitch of the day.
I just started being reaffirmed as I lost weight. I kind of opened up a little and then I got, all my lights in the house
And
started
just a bit inside. Nelson, not one for great body language, never lets it affect his performance though. Bases loaded. First base is open. That is fouled off, so we'll do it again.
it all works together like that.
First base open means a walk, not the worst thing, but of course we would just love to get out of the inning. So 14 outs so far today. That one's fouled off. Hitting with 5 outs. Zener with 3. Nelson with 2. That's 10. And there's a third consecutive foul off. Your other 4 outs. 1 by Erdman, 1 by Morgan, and 2 by Danielson. One heck of an at-bat here. 4 straight foul balls. That one was fouled off. It went in the glove of Greenlee, but not quite able to squeeze it. Would have been impressive if he did. So Nelson doing a great job pitching strikes. And Nelson does get the backwards K after a beautiful at-bat. An 11-pitch battle ends in a strikeout by Nelson. So Ames will go to the bottom of the 5th, down 8-3. We'll take a break. All right, here's Odie.
I'll let you know.
Odin Morgan.
Okay. Thanks, Jim. Yes.
Ball outside. On deck here, Dexter Erdman.
I'm proud of him. He's gone after it.
Ball in the dirt there.
The wrestling thing?
Oh, no.
That's just the happy hour.
It's a supplemental income for
Ooh, and that ball's going to plunk Morgan right in the buttock. So Ames with their lead off. Batter aboard. Let's see if we can't get a little jingle going ourselves here. In game 1, Ames was down 5-4, scored 2 runs in the final inning to take the lead 6-5. That one thrown right at Erdman's head. In game 2 against Boone, Ames was down 8-0, battled back to 11-9 with bases loaded, 2 outs, and wasn't quite able to capitalize. And then here, down 8-3, we'll see if there's any magic in the bats for Ames Storm. Erdman crushes one, but a great job by the center fielder. It's the second time today that center fielder has ran backwards, got under it. Good hit, better fielding. That's what that was. So here's your pitcher, Ian Nelson. We'll see if that backwards strikeout, that backwards K that he just got, we'll see if that leads to confidence at the plate. And there's a dribbler that'll roll foul. On deck, Daniel Zener.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is right.
That's a beautiful pitch. As Nelson behind in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as Ankeny returns the favor after Nelson struck out their batter. Nelson himself strikes out. So here's Daniel Zener. Daniel's father, a graduate from the Ames High class of 2000. There's a pickoff attempt on Morgan. Good job by Morgan getting back alertly there. And Zener's going to hit one to that same spot. But this time the shortstop for Ankeny is able to track it down. After a leadoff hit by pitch, we have a 1-2-3 mow him down for Ankeny, and it's 8-3 as we go to the top of the 6th. We'll take a break. I got you one discus record holder shout out today. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Top of the 6th. Ian Nelson back on the mound for your Ames 8th graders. Catching still Jace Greenlee. First base, Finn Burrell. Second base, Colton Hibbing. And there is a rope right at Ethan Danielson in right field, who will get his 3rd out of the day. Dexter Erdman in center.
You know, I might mention that if
Lucas Dressler in left. Your 3rd baseman, Odin Morgan. Shortstop, Daniel Zener.
received a few times,
Beautiful strike
again, there's
from Nelson. Hibbing at second base.
but this is called Q and
So we got 16 outs so far today.
it's basically resetting the
Back-to-back strikes by Nelson. Hibbing has 5. Danielson with 3. Zener with 3.
it kind of
Nelson with 3. That gets us to 14. Morgan with 1. Erdman with 1. Those are your 16 outs. Ball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 6th. There's a foul ball. There was a beautiful pitch from Nelson. Batter didn't know what to do with it, so just fouls it off.
it's in the right spot.
And Nelson with his 2nd strikeout of the day. That is Nelson's 4th defensive out. There's a beautiful strike for first pitch to batter number 3. There's one high and inside. Greenlee not able to squeeze it. No harm done.
Move ahead in the box, right hand before it drops.
There's a, when you see these dribbler balls, it means there's just so much spin. Technology's gotten so good, they're able to see how many revolutions the ball's making per second. We don't have that technology, but it's a lot. That ball thrown right at the batter's helmet. He gets out of the way. That ball's way outside, so here we go, full count, 2 outs. Looking for one more strike. Get us a crack at it here in the bottom of the 6th. Well, these Ankeny batters do an excellent job of fouling off pitches. They're not an overwhelming team, though. And that's going to be a 8-pitch walk administered. This is where Ankeny's most comfortable with 2 outs. inside. There's a pop-up that Hibbing's going to get under as he tries for and achieves out number 6. So Hibbing with 1/3 of the outs. Nelson with another 4. Zener 3, Danielson 3, Erdman, Morgan 1. This will be it, folks. Bottom of the 6th. Ames needs 6 runs or we go home. We'll take a break.
Yeah, because they got another game. Let me noodle.
Noodle right here. All right, so Lucas Dressler, your batter here.
Let's go, Lucas.
So that seems right.
Bottom of the 6th. Ames down 8-3. On deck, Ethan Danielson.
Maybe you should get a lemon one. You want to go get a lemon one? Okay.
There's a strike right down the middle. Dressler taking. It's the 3rd time that's happened today. 3 balls, no strikes.
So how often will Allison need to
You almost wonder if you just want to let the boys hit when they get to that point. So Dressler, plenty of speed. He's aboard. This is Ethan Danielson.
Luke got Tim's office and the kids kind of are split between Eva and
Ball high.
Grandma and
Hey, find yourself, let the defense help you. You're all right. Go eat.
hire some sitters, you know, in Ames that are Stonebrook College ministry.
Swing and a miss by Danielson.
Hey, toe in, kid. Let's go.
Again, Dressler, your base runner on first. Good 3-step lead. Swing and a miss from Danielson. It's going to go down the third base line. And it is called foul. Just barely.
She needed to really come out of her comfort
Good job by Danielson putting it in play. Still 2 strikes on him, 1 ball. Nobody out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're anxiety ridden for so long,
Bottom
you're screwing up
of the 6th. Great game.
neurotransmitters. And
Beautiful night. Beautiful ballpark. There's one inside, high and inside to Danielson. 2-2. The count.
And so she feels responsible for that too.
that
That she's caused it.
Come on, confidence,
be a
Not
real
sure if that one was low or what was wrong with that. Again, really impressed by these Ankeny people. They have not been obnoxious in the least bit. That ball is going to be outside, and Danielson is aboard of the walk. So this will bring up Jace Greenlee. And Greenlee's going to hit one to the gap, in, right, and some good base running there by Danielson, who made it halfway down the base path so he wouldn't get doubled up. And Hibbing's going to have bases loaded, nobody out, bottom of the sixth. We'll have a pinch run here as Franzen comes in for Greenlee. Ames with a little bit of magic here.
Stay aggressive, Ames.
There's a ball high. There's a strike outside part of the plate. Hibbing's going to hit that one right at the shortstop. He will toss to third for the fielder's choice. Hibbing will get a second RBI. This time of Dressler. So 8-4. Hibbing a half your RBIs. This is Finn Burrell at the plate. Wind blowing out, and Burrell will sky one, and that is caught by the first baseman. So Ames down to their last out.
One and a half, kid.
And we're down.
It was right to stop playing.
We're down.
He's throwing way too much.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Oh.
Is he using it now?
So that ball is going to get past the catcher, which will advance Franzen
Will do.
to third and Hibbing to second. So if Morgan could reach, it would bring up the potential tying run in Dexter Erdman. 2 outs, runners on second and third. The other drama here is Dexter Erdman, who's on deck, is your team leader in RBIs. That ball is going to go inside. Meanwhile, Franzen will score from third to make it 8-5. Good base running there by Joey Franzen. So here we go again. Dexter Erdman, your team leader in RBIs. Hibbing on third.
Well, the score's 5-8. We've got 2 outs.
Hey, leave there. Let's go.
So if we score quick, we'll be
Morgan on first. Morgan will almost for sure look to steal. Erdman represents the tying run.
got 2 outs. So that run would be awesome. We'll see.
Ball outside. Good alert base running there as Hibbing doesn't bite on the fake throw from catcher, and Morgan gets out of the fielder's choice situation there. ball inside. Hibbing with a great jump. He's going to try and score, and he does. Hibbing, not the fastest bolt of lightning in the cloud, but he has incredible instincts and is able to sneak in run number 6.
He shouldn't have head first. Get a cleat in the tooth.
There's a ball low to Erdman. So back-to-back runs scored by Ames
We were always told not to head first slide.
on account of past
Everywhere
balls.
else, but not in-
If Erdman can reach.
Oh my God!
And we're going to have another stolen base here as Ames makes it 8-7. So Erdman, the tying run at first base, he'll look to steal second. He'll look to steal second so that Nelson could hit him home with a bloop to the outfield. Well, I think they do extra innings.
If,
really?
Cal,
if we end up getting ahead, would
Oh.
they do the 7th?
no,
Okay.
no.
Put in play in!
So Ames officially in all 3 of their games so far this year. If the game was to end here in one of the next 3 batters, it'd be 3 for 3 games within 2 runs. They beat Roland Story by 1. They lost to Boone by 2. Dexter Erdman's going to look to steal here. And Nelson pokes one into left field. Great hit by Nelson. First pitch swinging.
Just a base hit, Cole?
Zener.
Oh. Let's go, Daniel! Base hit!
Daniel Zener, your batter, 0 for 3 today. Great time to stroke one here. And he does. Oh, it's right at the center fielder. It's going to drop, though. And some great base running. Almost bad base running by Nelson. Nelson's able to get to second base. So here we go. Lucas Dressler, your batter. If he can put one into the outfield, Nelson might look to score the winning run from second. It's bases loaded, 2 outs. Lucas Dressler up to bat here. Takes one outside. I mean, a walk ties it up. A walk would tie the game. Good job by Coach Gray there on third base, showing Erdman where he wants him to wind up. A great job by Coach Gray here. Erdman can still steal home to tie this game up. And Erdman not the most aggressive base runner. He's got to be ready to go. He's got to be ready to go. Base running is 50% speed, 50% instincts. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Dressler ahead in the count, takes one up high. 3-0. A walk ties the game. Ames with an epic comeback here. 8-7. All of this happening with 2 outs, and there is a beautiful pitch from the Ankeny pitcher for a strike. So tough situation here. Bottom of the 6th. This is the final innings. Ames down 1, 8-7. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And that's going to be inside, and Ames ties the game on a Lucas Dressler RBI walk, which puts the weight of the world on Ethan Danielson. But Danielson has been in clutch situations before.
Come on, 3!
Last year in the state tournament. Danielson, similar spot. I think it was they're either down 1 or tied up. That ball is in the dirt, and we're going to have a play at the plate. Here comes Ian Nelson. Ian Nelson in for the score, and Ames wins 9-8. Ames beats Ankeny 9-8 in dramatic fashion as Ian Nelson steals home, and the Ames Little Cyclones score 6 in the 6th and beat their Interstate 35 rival Ankeny Jaguars 9-8. What a great game for Ames. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Coach Gray, very excited over in the huddle. You don't see him get very excited real often. He is this time. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great weekend.